All right, we are live. Welcome to another episode of the SNG Weekly Wrap Up. I'm here with Dan, Joe, and AJ as always. I don't know what order they're appearing on your screen, but I think it should say their names on there, so it doesn't matter. Last week we did a cartoon character draft. So we filled out a school's faculty filled out a school's faculty with cartoon characters. The poll results are in. Joe wins the draft. He had pole position, first overall pick. He wins the draft at 38%. I think that was fair. I came in close as I've ever been. Second place with 33%. Dan, 17%. AJ, 12%. AJ with Dan, you said it during the week, but AJ with underratedly one of the worst drafts we've ever seen.
To be fair, I did look back at it.
For the school?
Yeah, it was
a good
pretty
draft.
bad. And I thought I did think Joe's, like, when I read it back, I thought Joe's draft probably was the best as well.
Yeah.
So no real surprise. I did notice, however, a slight scandal that a vote had been cast from the SNG Twitter account for James.
Really?
Well,
I hand up then that is quite a scandal. It was meant to be cast from my own account. So if AJ didn't vote from his own account, he'd have almost no votes on any of the weeks. But I'd encourage you guys.
Don't have any fans.
We got some of the most voters we've ever had to date. So feel free to throw it up on your stories as well, and we'll get more voters in there. It's always on my stuff, and I never win the vote. So there's not too much collusion, but that is bad. That is bad. I voted from the SNG account. It won't happen again. AJ, are you at a like a 5-star luxury hotel? What's going on with the room?
have you been playing karate?
Yeah.
Yes, I've been playing karate at a 5-star hotel. Now I'm back home in good old North Carolina.
Nice.
Hey.
Very nice. And Joe, you've got the new room set up, and it's been a couple of weeks of it, but good to see. Is that a Davis Webb jersey behind you?
Yeah, that is that's a game worn autographed inscripted little message on there from Davis Webb. But what I do want to, I have the Yankee game on, and Aaron Judge already made his first error of the season, the second batter of the year. So I know this isn't a sports video podcast, but one game, one error, one inning, one error.
Is it the first weekend of MLB?
This is the first game. Yeah, this is the first spring training games. So very, very exciting time.
Joe, a Yankees fan, loves to see the Yankees fail. So congratulations, Joe. I'm happy for you. Dan, how's your YouTube channel looking? Have we hit 2,000 yet?
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, so we hit like 1,000 like a week ago. Or not even a week ago, I think Monday or Tuesday, and we hit 2,000 this morning.
Nice.
It's got like over 1 million minutes watched, which is probably the craziest stat in there. But yeah, going all right, going pretty good.
That's great. See. We're only 1,980 from catching up.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Dan, this is your draft this week, so why don't you intro what we're going to be doing?
Okay, so we're going to do a James Bond movie draft. That's obviously the name that you can see over there, and essentially we will draft someone to play James Bond. I'm going to change this to, instead of Bond girl, I'm going to change it to Bond love interest.
That's good. I figured we might have some progressive
because hopefully
here, so
that will allow us to be progressive. And yeah, maybe we'll just call this Bond as well, because James is kind of a male name. We'll cast Bond. We'll cast Bond's love interest. We have Q, M. We have the main villain of our ultimate James Bond. That villain will have a henchman. So we're talking like an Odd Job, Jaws type character. We will pick a car that James Bond will drive. Obviously, James Bond usually has some kind of, maybe an Aston Martin or a Jaguar or something, but we can pick any car we want. Then we have one gadget. We have the main location that the film will be based, and we have the artist or band that will perform the title track for the film. So I think it should be a good draft today.
Yeah, I love doing the recasts. I think this was a great idea. I've heard the fans. I've heard their suggestions. I have separated out the list, so we're gonna have the cast, car, gadget, location, theme artist, so everyone's on the same page with what we've got. So Joe has the first pick again this week. This is legitimately a great week to have the first pick. So congrats on that.
What's the order?
But I want to say that my James Bond knowledge is tremendously limited. I've only seen one of them. I only know Odd Job from Austin Powers.
Nice. What is it, like Random Task, right? In Austin
no, I
Powers?
think they call it.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I forget what it was, but that was the only one that like stood out to me.
So
yeah.
do you know Q and M? Do you know all of these?
Yeah, Random Task. You're right. I think I do. Like I said, I saw the one with Pierce Brosnan when I was like 5.
Okay.
That didn't do it for me. I like the songs though. I like Adele and Jack White and Alicia Keys.
One of my biggest embarrassments in James Bond related was Dan and I on one of our other shows where we did a James Bond like song trivia. We were supposed to like basically go back and forth naming James Bond songs or like who sang them. And I think I got Dan 3 before I had to tap out.
Yeah,
I don't even know if I got that many.
Yeah, you said Bono, I think, in the end.
I did say Bono,
and it wasn't right.
which was not right. It was not
apparently,
right at
it turned out that he did actually like write.
He
the
like
song or
produced
something,
one,
so,
yeah. I know he at least had worked on one. But yeah, no, I love James Bond. We watched all of his movies in college, all the James Bond movies. There's probably like 3 actually good ones, but yeah, James Bond, it's great. It's the best.
That'll go down with any James Bond fans on YouTube that come across this.
Yeah. All right, so let's get into it. I'll do my list first since I'm picking last. Oh, AJ, so it's Joe, you, Dan, and then me. So I will be completing it here. So for my James Bond, and I'll go through how I have them, but obviously you can cast them however you want. I've gone with Idris Elba just because it's so talked about, but it would be such a great casting that I actually would want to see that. For the love interest, I have Kathy Griffin. Dan, do you know who Kathy Griffin is?
Think so. It's I'll just Google her.
Yeah,
sure.
Google her.
I don't even know what she's from. You said like, do you know who Kathy Griffin is? Like, obviously I know who she is. But I don't know what
I think she does like stand up, right? All I know
like
is
the most annoying comedian in the world.
Pretty much.
According
yeah.
to Seinfeld.
Is she on like
much.
I think I recognize her. She been on like those comedy roasts and stuff like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
She also does the or used to do the countdown show with Anderson Cooper, which was a delight.
Hopefully she's not on my list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty bad love interest, to be honest. I've got Regina King as my M. She doesn't just go by Regina. Then I've got the entire Big Bang Theory cast for Q.
Damn. I have to change one of mine. I had Galecki.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I've taken the full cast. For the villain, I've got Michael Fassbender. And then for the henchman, I've got the greatest physical specimen of all time, Alexei Petrov, who, for the sake of space, I will put just Petch. Then we've got Bond's car. I've got the Cybertruck, so that's Tesla's truck. Gadget, I have explosive contact lenses,
Nice.
which I feel like could show up at some point. I don't know how we're looking on space here, Dan, if I'm pulling it off the sheet or not.
No, you're good.
For location, I've got Little St. Jeff's, which of course is Epstein's Island. And then for my theme music, the theme artist, I've got Lil Nas X.
Nice.
Round it out. So,
Nice.
Dan, let's get your list.
Okay, so I've got in no particular order, Ricky Gervais.
Okay.
Then I've got Serena Williams. I've got my Q is Elon Musk. It was Johnny Galecki, but I've changed it to Elon Musk.
Wouldn't be a draft if we didn't have him.
Exactly. So. There's a few different. I mean,
just wrote down Elon.
Yeah, my next two picks are also repeats from other shows. M, I've got Bryce Dallas Howard.
Nice. Why has she showed up so much on this?
Don't know, but it's good. I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
The villain, I've got Mason Ramsey. I think he could play quite a chilling villain. Henchman, John Cena.
Okay. That's a good pick.
The car, I've got a Toyota Prius.
I almost went Prius.
Location, I'm gonna stick. I've got Hawaii down here. I mean, it's an island, a bit like yours or a set of islands, but yeah, Hawaii is my location.
Very similar to my island as well.
Theme tune artist is Sum 41.
Nice.
And the gadget, I've just got the Apple Watch.
Okay.
Keep it simple. A lot of stuff you can do on that thing. So yeah, there's my list.
All right, AJ, let's get yours.
All right. When I was writing that down, when you said Elon Musk, I wrote Elon Tusk. Automatically.
Natural thing.
No idea. I got Tom Hiddleston.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, we're just getting hit with a massive rainstorm, so if it's picking up on my mic, my apologies. Emma Stone, you said, AJ?
No, I had wrote down Emma Stone. I meant Emma Watson.
Okay.
So Michael Caine.
Nice.
I have James's favorite Q, Justin Bartha.
Nice, thank you.
He was a Q-like character in National Treasure.
Yep.
I don't have the actor's name, but I want my villain as Peter Delaplane.
Okay.
From none other than
Craig T. Nelson.
Jackson.
Or do you want me to put
Craig
Peter Delaplane?
It doesn't matter.
I'll put Craig T. Nelson. But yes, standing ovations all around for that one.
Oh yeah, we got Danny DeVito, of course.
Okay.
It's a lock.
Obviously, wouldn't be a list.
Car's the Tesla Roadster.
So 2 Teslas on the list.
And a Prius.
Mm-hmm.
And a Prius. Yeah. Brutal.
We got the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lovely.
Just right, Congo.
Okay.
The theme song by the Rembrandts, who did
nice.
the most famous theme song of all time. And the gadget is an inflatable tail butt plug with strobes.
I don't know how to. We'll do inflatable butt plug. So hopefully, won't end up with that as my gadget.
But just keep in mind, it's a tail. You know, it sticks out. It's like an opposable appendage tail, and it's got strobes. You know,
nice.
Looks like gadgets are going to be the first thing drafted then.
Yep. looks like I know what I'll be ending up with. Yep. Please don't demonetize us, YouTube. Joe, your cast.
So I should have asked this before, but we can. The cast is still a pool, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let me go Daniel Day for Bond.
Of course.
Okay. Let's do Rebel Wilson for the Bond love interest.
Okay.
I was watching Billions the other day, and Mark Cuban made an appearance. It would be a good person to have in here. So Mark Cuban.
Okay.
From the same token, and you can use her in other ways here. I also saw Nomadland, so I'll go Frances McDormand for M.
Okay. Phenomenal actress. Great pick.
Villain, I'm between a couple here. Let me go with Jerry Jones, owner of the.
Okay. So you've got two Dallas sports owners on the list.
Wow, I didn't even realize that. Yeah. I was really just thinking of really rich people.
Yeah.
So I guess that kind of works there. Henchman, let me go with Drew Carey.
Okay. It's been a while since Drew Carey's been on the list.
Yeah, what was he in? He was in a very early one.
Yeah, he was before we had AJ. I forget what list we had him for.
Very early. The vehicle, little callback here, but the Magic School Bus. I only understand
All right.
how it works. The gadget is going to be an MP3 player.
Okay.
Location, we're doing Camden, NJ.
Nice. A place where all movies should be located.
And the theme artist is Kenny G.
Okay. Nice. Well, wonder what's going to be first off the board.
Guys, there are a lot of bad picks on
There are a ton of bad picks on here. This is what Joe had said with, being afraid to put a list.
Yeah.
Everyone just brings off.
I don't think it's more bad than usual. I just think there's just obvious bad ones.
Yes. Yeah.
I think there's actually quite a bit of depth if you can get creative, because the good thing about this is it's very gender free.
Yes.
Yes.
It's true.
So I don't think it's that bad, but
we'll see.
With that being said,
wait. So I have a question. The explosive contact lenses, those you put in your eye and it blows up and it blows your eye out.
No, so my thought was they're contact lenses to help you see, but then if you need them, you can pull them out. You put them somewhere, kind of like the little, explosive devices they have in almost every James Bond movie. So maybe
that makes
here
more sense.
We'll say this: we've got your left eye is an explosive lens. You take it out. Your right eye, when you want it to explode, you wink real hard, and then it'll explode. So no matter where you are, that's how it'll be.
Gotcha.
Thank you for clarifying.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask the same thing.
That's the only good item. All right.
Yeah, so that's without further ado, that's what I'm going to take as my gadget.
Okay, great. Like where this is going. AJ, your first pick.
Interesting. I'm
gonna take out this to just give us a little bit more room here, if everyone's okay with that. I think we know what all of these represent.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'm gonna go with Bond himself. I think that's an important slot to fill, and I'm gonna take Michael Fassbender.
Oh, okay. It's a good Bond. Oh. That's a great choice. That's a good choice there.
Okay, so I'm next up. Let me just do some working out in my head here. Okay, so I'm gonna take Idris Elba then.
Okay.
As my Bond. Everyone wants to see it.
Yeah, I mean it's gotta happen. It has to happen. All right. I'll take the Apple Watch just so I don't forget to take it with my second pick here. Get the Apple Watch, and I will take. I'm going to take Tom Hiddleston as my Bond. I think he'd actually make quite a good Bond, and I know his name's up there for Bond as well. So. Yeah. Dan doesn't seem to like the pick, but that's all right.
No, I think it's good. I'm just laughing because I've got to take MP3 player.
Yes.
Back through, so MP3 player. No choice with that one.
AJ, it comes back to you. You made an interesting decision to take your Bond first, even though it is a Bond film, but.
I did, I'm not too excited about the Apple Watch and the MP3 player, to be honest. I think they're pretty normal items. So when you're talking about James Bond and like what you could use a gadget for, you don't have to use it on yourself, like the contact lenses. You don't have to blow out your own eyes. So I'm not upset being stuck with a butt plug. I'd rather not get stuck with Epstein Island.
It's gonna look on the look good on the graphic for sure.
Yeah, it'll be great. I'm going to take. I'm gonna take Michael Caine as M.
Okay.
All right, give me Daniel Day as Bond.
Of course, knew that was coming. Would be a horrible Bond, in my opinion, but
why?
Hey, it's your Hey, we'll talk about it at the end. We'll talk about it at the end.
And Hawaii. Give me Hawaii as a location.
It's a good choice. All right, AJ, you're up next.
You know what? I was gonna go location. This might come back to bite me in the ass, but I'm gonna take Emma Watson as Lady Bond.
Okay, she's the love interest.
she's the love interest.
Okay,
that's not a bad pick.
All right. I'm gonna take the DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo, as my location. I think that would make a really good location for a Bond film.
I think that would be fantastic. Yeah, I think that would be a fantastic location.
Damn it.
In which case I'm going to take Camden, New Jersey for my location.
Gadget,
for sure.
Gadget and location.
I don't know why I did that. I shouldn't have done that.
I'm going to go ahead and take Regina King as Bond's love interest. A little bit older than Tom Hiddleston, but a classy woman, an amazing actress, and someone I for sure want in my movie. So Dan, it comes back to you.
I think I will take. I want to take Bryce Dallas Howard as Bond love interest.
Okay. Bryce Dallas Howard, Bond love interest. All right. AJ. Well, you've got 2 picks you can save to the end, so.
Interesting. I think I'm gonna take the next, just like the best actress on the board here as the villain.
Serena Williams.
Because I just need sheer acting talent. I'm going to take Frances McDormand as my villain.
Yeah, it's not bad. She is phenomenal. Will probably win another Oscar this year for Nomadland. Joe, you've got 2 picks.
Let me go Elon for the villain.
Okay. That was going to be my next pick. Always a good tech villain in Bond.
And Cena as the hench person.
Okay. Musk and Cena tag teaming. I like that. Like that a lot. AJ, you've got next.
I've got next. Okay, here we're going to go with Mark Cuban as Q.
Okay. Interesting choice. The billionaire sports owner as the little gadget man. I like it. I like how that looks. Dan, where you go?
Tough. It's getting pretty difficult at this point.
Yes.
I think I will go with. I think Lil Nas X would make a really good Bond theme. So I'll go with Lil Nas X as my theme artist.
Would it just be an Old Town Road remix, but with like Bond lyrics?
Yeah, along those lines. I think he get a lot of people like to feature on that track though. Well. So, yeah, Lil Nas X will be my my artist.
No, I agree. I think that's a good pick. So AJ, Lil Nas X is off the board, and theme artist.
Off the board.
I'm going to take Craig T. Nelson as my villain. We've seen him do it in Action Jackson. Why can't he do it in Bond? And then I'm also going to take a hench person, and I will take Alexei Petrov because I need him on my list. He's like Jaws, kind of, kind of a goofy guy going around doing his goofy things.
Well, and a henchman, has to have terrible, terrible aim.
Yes.
So I don't know. You might have fucked yourself.
Yeah, he does have perfect.
End up shooting everybody, and then the movie's over, and it's like
this is real life. This is real life Petrov. This is 300-pound Israeli League Petrov. This is not NBA 2K11 or NBA Live 09 Petrov. So, so theoretically, he has terrible aim. Dan, you're up next. That's a good point, though, AJ. I didn't even think about it.
I'm going to take Ricky Gervais as my villain.
Okay.
That's my next pick.
A lot of people hate him, so that fills out the villains. So far, we've got villains and Bonds filled out. AJ, you've got kind of the bottom of your list to go with now.
Yeah. Right. I'd like to pick a band, but I'm not really sold on any of these.
Yeah.
Come on. I guess I'll take Sum 41.
Okay.
For my theme song.
Hey, Sum 41. They've put out plenty of bangers that can make a good Bond song.
A couple hits, yeah.
Joe, you've got 2 picks.
Yeah, give me Justin Bartha as the love interest.
Oh.
That'd be funny.
I like this. I like the Daniel Day, Justin Bartha. Yeah. Hey, it's progressive. That's good.
Come on. And I'm not really too familiar with Q or M. I just know they're like powerful.
So Q
does
people. The gadgets. M runs MI6. So it's like James Bond's boss, basically.
Oh, man. I got to go with Danny as that then. Give me Danny as M.
Okay.
Danny DeVito running the biggest spy operation in the world.
The biggest British spy operation. I love it.
You
AJ,
just go in there and start blasting, all right?
I'm assuming you're saving gadget and location, AJ. Are you going to take hench person or car?
I'm gonna fill out my cast list here, and my henchman.
Hench person.
Yikes.
Hench person, yes. Thank you.
My hench person, right, is gonna be Rebel Wilson.
Okay. It kind of works. I'll give it to you.
Both progressive and oppressive.
Yeah.
In the same pick. Me next. I will go with. I haven't got a lot of good picks here on the board.
Don't know that there's any.
I mean, for comedy value, I think if Ricky Gervais is my villain, Mason Ramsey would probably be a good hench person, and he could have something. He wears the cowboy boots. He could have some sort of little like flying dagger type thing that he pulls out the cowboy boot and yodels in the direction of Bond. So yeah, I'll go with Mason Ramsey as my hench person.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick, especially with Ricky Gervais. I'm going to take car. I'm going to go with the Tesla Roadster, just because I feel like it's probably going to make its way into potentially even Bond 25. So that's a no-brainer there. And then I want to fill the seats. I want people to watch this movie. So I have to go with the Big Bang Theory cast to play Q. A reunion of the Big Bang Theory. People are coming out for that. So, and it's a value pick. I get 4 people, I think, right? Or is it 5?
Well, it depends on who you consider the main. Is Kaylee?
Penny? Yeah.
I did say the entire cast. I didn't specify main, so maybe I just get all of the Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
Anyone who's
Everyone who's
ever
ever
appeared
appeared on the
sense.
show.
Yes.
Will Wheaton and Professor Proton, all of those guys. Okay, so it's back to me. I will take Serena as M.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that'll be a good pick.
And
An American running MI6.
yes.
Go down well. But yeah, Serena in as M.
Okay. AJ. Where are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Cybertruck as my car.
Okay. Actually, probably practical for a Bond movie. Just one of the ugliest cars ever be made.
It's pretty ugly, but if I fly the Magic School Bus into Epstein Island with a butt plug, and I am immediately getting canceled. So.
True.
It's a good point. It's a good point.
Trying to
boundary
pick here.
How did you have the second pick and end up with both of those? That's
we'll have stupid.
To talk about this
I'm an idiot.
later. Joe, you've got cue, car, and theme artist for your 2 picks here.
I mean, I guess I'll go with I'll take Drew Carey. I think there's a good balance in this movie of comedy and seriousness.
Drew Carey, if there was a role he was going to play in this movie, it would be Q. So you kind of stumbled into that one.
I wish there was a Whose Line Is It Anyway host role.
Yes.
And then I don't. These other ones I'm very okay with. I'm very at peace with having the Magic School Bus or the Prius. And I'm very at peace with having the Rembrandts who made one of the greatest, theme songs of all time.
Yep.
Or Kenny G, who is also great. I'm in a great spot, in my opinion. I almost want to. No, I'm not going to do that because no. Give me the Prius.
Tough. It's tough, Dan.
Yeah.
You did bring it to the table though, right? Oh no, Joe did. Joe brought the Magic School Bus.
I brought the Magic School Bus to the table.
Okay. Yeah, that's tough.
I mean, it's useful.
Yeah,
Magic School Bus. I don't see a problem with either. I just think the sponsorship tie-ins would be good with the Prius.
It's almost like a gadget. The Magic School Bus is almost a gadget.
No, I don't see it being a negative at all.
AJ, are you taking the butt plug or Little Saint Jeff's first?
Doesn't matter. Give me a Little Saint whatever's. I hope that's how you write it on the thing so that people who don't know don't know.
No, well, I'll be putting Epstein
Island.
I'll be putting Epstein Island. Yeah. There's no way I'm putting Little Saint Jeff's. Dan, you've got Q or you've got car.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the car is a guarantee. So it's basically Kathy Griffin or Jerry Jones, neither of whom many people in the UK will know who either is. I think I can't really imagine Jerry Jones as I don't really know him, but as I imagine him, I don't think he'd make a very good Q.
I bet he's been in a movie. Let's see.
I was going to Google it. Yeah,
Jerry
I'll
Jones.
Google him just to see.
I feel like he'd be in like a Sharknado level movie.
Yeah,
for sure, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
He appeared as himself in the show Coach.
Okay.
Entourage
with Craig T. Nelson.
South Park. Oh, he was parodied in South Park. Basketball. He was in.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's got some acting chops.
He's got some acting. Yeah, we'll go with Jerry Jones then. Jerry Jones as Q.
Okay.
And then
I think we made this clear, but I can't put Kenny G as my M, right?
No.
I'm
That's
stuck
what
with Kathy Griffin.
I was gonna have Jerry Jones be my theme artist.
I wanted you to be stuck with Kathy Griffin as your theme artist, but Kathy Griffin's M. Hopefully it's one of the movies where M dies right away, and then can be replaced by Ray Fiennes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll take Kenny G. I'll take Kenny G. I'm not a fan of Friends, so I'll take Kenny G for my theme artist. Dan, that leaves you with the Magic School Bus. Not the worst. Not the worst. Now, if they do the Magic School Bus, is it going to be? Do they get into a cartoon bus?
I don't know.
We
I
said
don't know
this is
how
a
it would
live
work.
action movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, this all could be a cartoon. That's a good point. All could be animated. AJ, you brought this to the table. Tell us what your last pick is.
I will be taking probably the most interesting gadget on the list, which is the inflatable tail animatronic butt plug with strobes.
Okay. Should be useful. Should be a good one for Fassbender to be carrying around too, for the entire movie.
Well, it's inflatable, so like you can just tuck it into like a chest pocket or something, and then when you need to use it, you use it.
And Joe, it sounds like you're pretty happy to end with the Rembrandts here.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, definitely one of the greatest theme songs of all time.
So we didn't.
They're still making royalties to the day.
Yep.
We didn't talk about this before, and it's not part of our draft, but I think we should go through and just say who we would want to direct our movies to, and I can add this to the final list. Joe, who did you want as your director?
I'll do Adam McKay.
Oh, okay. I like that. AJ.
Christopher Nolan.
Okay. Dan?
Martin Scorsese.
Okay. Why am I blanking on how to spell that? I think I spelled that wrong. And I will take David Fincher. Want kind of a darker Bond. Something a little bit more death, more gore. A little bit depressing. And it's just the first name came to mind. I just watched one of his movies.
Kathy Griffin as M and The Big Bang Theory as Q.
Yeah.
How dark could that possibly be?
Well, we'll see. David Fincher, he's known to pull a lot out of his actors. AJ, you have the worst movie yet again. I mean, I'm sorry.
I might have bombed that again, but talking about pulling stuff out of actors, I got that covered. No, I think I'm looking at the cast here, right? Like, we're making a movie. The gadgets, they can be funny, they can be useless, they can be whatever. The location, even being the worst location, doesn't hurt my movie because like James Bond is going there to kick some ass, right? So that's like
True.
A notoriously evil place. Fine, like I'm thinking about this like Frances McDormand is still on the island running the show, and she's been running the show this whole time. She's got the world connections, and someone needs to take her down.
She's Ghislaine.
I got Michael Caine as M. I think I got a solid Bond and lady. So I mean, I would watch this movie for sure.
I think Fassbender would be. Fassbender is Fassbender American though?
English.
He is English, so he could be a Bond.
Mm-hmm.
I would. I'd love that. I love that pick of Fassbender as Bond. Overall, though, I think it's it'll be tough in the marketing leading up, to have to sell the fact that you're on Epstein's Island for the movie. I think
too soon.
Yeah, I think it might be a little too soon. Joe, how do you feel you did with the first overall pick?
I mean, I don't know, not great. I'm happy with that. I don't think I have any like weaknesses. I once again I have a very safe draft, in my opinion.
Well, I like the Daniel Day and Justin Bartha.
The first ever, same-sex romance for Bond. So I guess it's not that safe.
Breaking some new ground there.
But yeah, I'm happy with this. I think this is this is like a 7.6 on IMDb.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's kind of a waste of Daniel Day's talents, but I couldn't think of someone else to put there.
I can't really see Daniel Day as Bond.
I was thinking about Francis McDormand as Bond, but
yeah, me too.
Yeah.
My original plan was to go Serena as Bond, but then just the way the draft played out, I had to pivot and take Idris. So
it'd be tough to her first ever movie
acting role. Yeah, but
be James Bond.
She's a Grand Slam winner, so I'm sure she'll be all right.
True. Yeah, Dan, how are you feeling about your Martin Scorsese directed film?
Yeah, pretty good. I think the location's great. Theme tune will be good. Gervais is the villain. There'll be some funny stuff and some interesting stuff. I think Idris Elba. I mean, it's hard because like Idris Elba, Fassbender, and Hiddleston are all three of those are like they're probably the three favorite guys to be the next Bond.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty happy with mine. Jerry Jones is my weakest point on my in my draft, and I didn't really want the Magic School Bus, but like you said, it is a gadget in itself. So and it can do lots of stuff, and so I think the Magic School Bus is okay. MP3 player. I mean, technically the most recent iPhone is an MP3 player, so we can probably play about with that. Any laptop, any device, any iPad is an MP3 player. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. I think Scorsese maybe is he the right guy? I don't know, but
that's right. The director won't go on the graphic. I just
okay.
I just wanted to hear from you guys who you might want to direct. I think I'm most happy to have Petch. I said it in the group chat before, but Bond's only as good as its craziest henchman. So I want Mr. Wacky Guy. AJ, you bring up a great point though. He might kill.
He's gonna lay your Bond out in the first scene. He's gonna make all the shots from across the room, and it's just fuck. Where'd my movie go?
It's gonna be a 4-minute short film. I'm quite happy with Hiddleston, Regina King. I'm not thrilled about Craig T. Nelson. I really wanted Frances McDormand. So I'm gonna have to watch this back.
Your villain?
No, I just wanted her in my movie. And I think she would be a great villain. But I'm gonna have to watch this back and figure out where I made the error. I think I was so, probably concerned about the gadget and the location that, you were able to pick up Frances McDormand. But overall, I'm pretty happy. I think this will be another close one. I think Dan, Joe, and I will be fighting for first, and AJ might get 10% of the vote again.
Yeah, I don't have to fight anybody for my position.
No, you don't.
Down last place like a champ.
No, you definitely don't. But all right. Well, this was another good draft here. Good work all around. Any final thoughts from anybody? Any thoughts about this or anything else? Anybody want to promote anything? The floor is everybody's.
AJ, just talk about your robe.
Yeah, where's it from?
My robe? This is from JB Duke Hotel here in Durham, North Carolina. It's actually silky smooth and quite delightful on the skin and on the senses.
Good note to end on.
I mean, it looks comfortable.
I've always been a little fearful of the hotel robe. Stayed in a lot of hotels. I've never used the robe.
No, I always assumed
one of my friends was a bartender for the hotel and snuck me out a robe.
Nice. I just always assume, I don't know, I always assume they're dirty.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. But I guess you do sleep on like hotel sheets and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. There's something about the robe that to me I've never, yeah, like you said, Joe, I've never once put it on.
Yeah.
I've never even
really thought about it. But it's powerful. Yeah. It's a powerful look.
It is.
Thank you.
I think you should go.
I have multiple robes. I have different robes for different occasions and emotions.
I was gonna say you
might see
wear a different
kimono.
one. Yeah, that would be great. Yeah. You should wear a different one every time.
Just robe guy.
Just maybe next time, don't stand up mid show. So we get.
Did I do that?
Yeah, he did do that. It was a good look. We'll blur it out. But yeah, let's wrap there. Thanks everyone for watching. Go vote in our poll. Let us know who won. Let us know in the comments. And yeah, we'll have a show next week. We'll see what we'll be drafting. Sure, it'll be something stupid. Maybe we'll do an alphabet one again. We'll see.
Yeah. All right.